Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review here. This time we have this 86 rated Ansu Fati card. Now I was lucky enough to pack him. I can't really remember what pack out of, but I was a little bit skeptical at the time of packing him because he was very expensive, about 400k, and I didn't really see, based on stats, why the card was worth that. But now using the game, I kind of see why, but I won't spoil it for later. So on stats, he's a 5'10", got the high medium work rate. He's got the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and his preferred foot obviously being that right hand foot. Now, on alternative positions, he can play the striker, he can play the left mid, he can play the left wing, so he does actually have quite a nice bit of variety, considering a lot of cards can only play the striker in the centre forward this year, which is a little bit annoying in my opinion. Now, on stats, he's got the 96 pace, he's got the 84 shooting, the 80 passing, the 89 dribbling, and the 63 physical, sorry. So on paper, it looks like quite a nice wide, so I decided to go with the Deadeye Chem style just to boost up that shooting and passing a little bit more. Now, on playstyles, he has a few quite interesting ones. First is, he's got a power shot, he's got technical, he's got rapid, which is obviously a very nice one this year. He's got first touch, and he's also got trickster plus, which I find a little bit weird. Maybe they've just done it for the fun of it, but having a 4-star skill card with trickster plus doesn't really work in my head. But if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel and see have positive and negatives. Peace. So on to my thoughts. Now, if you don't know how the segment works, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't do about the card, just so you're utilising it as best as possible. Now, if you are observant about the clips, you'll see he has a lot of clips where he's assisting the ball. That's because I played half the games as a striker, half the games as a wide, just to see where his best position is. And as using him for a lot, I can clearly say it is definitely a wide. But we'll talk about that in a minute. So, 4-star skills, 4-star weak 4. The 4-star skills, obviously a minimum necessity in a card in my opinion. You do want the 5-star, and especially with Trickster Plus, you would really think he would, but he would be a lot more expensive if he did. Now, the 4-star weak 4, really good. I didn't have any issues at all. Honestly, I thought he was actually quite a good finisher in game when he was throwing goal on both feet. He doesn't have any like finesse plus or finesse or even Trivella or anything like that. So it is a little bit rare that he's very good at shooting. But with that being said, you can be trustworthy on both feet. Now, this is one of his standout stats. This pace. He's so fast, and I can't stress that enough. You'd think he has rapid plus with how fast he is, and you also think he have quick step with that 98 acceleration. He is so amazing off the mark, and will be one of the best wides in the game in my opinion. He's got all the stats to back it. That pace will just get you from goal 9 times out of 10. It's really quick. Now, as I've already talked about, the shooting is dependable when he's through a goal. Obviously, the odd chance here and there he might miss, and I've noticed a few times he wasn't in the right position for the scoring chances. Let's say I ran through with Puskas or something, or Torres, and he wasn't really there for it. That's because the attack position was a little bit low, which again points towards a wide more because you're not going to be using that attack position as much. Now, the passing for me, overall, is mediocre. He's got nothing bad, nothing amazing. He do the simple stuff, and as you've seen in a lot of clips, a lot of them are sweaties, which he can do easily. Like, a lot of players in the game can do sweaties. Like, it's not an achievement. But with that being said, he can do the simple easy stuff, even the long passing. It's very simple, very basic, but he can do that. Now, the dribbling for me is really nice in this card. This is why I really wish he had 5-star skills, because 98 agility with 91 balance on a card like this, which is 5'9", I think he is, would just be insane. But 4-star skills, if you utilize the R1 dribbling with a technical, it goes together really nicely, and he's very swift and agile to get you through on goal, especially with that pace. Now, as I've already talked about, that balance is really good. Unfortunately, the strength doesn't really go with it. But with that being said, that balance will just allow him that extra touch to get that shot off or that pass off, etc. Now, the composure, really nice. This is probably what makes the finishing as good as it is. It's very dependable on both feet, as I've already said. Now, the physicals, me, he does have good head knacks in jumping, but I wouldn't really recommend him as a target man, purely because he's not really the tallest of cards. He can beat the fullbacks, which is obviously, again, pointed towards you probably being wide, because if he's against the fullbacks in the air, you do have a chance. But with that being said, if he's against the tall centre-backs like the Van Dijks, he's got no chance, really. Even with this jumping, it's just going to be useless. Now, here's a few nitpicky stats. So, 75 stamina for me isn't really cutting it. I would want more like 85 or above. I just feel like that is a little bit of a lackluster stat. Even as a striker to stay forward, he's still going to run out around the 80th minute, so you do need to be careful. Now, as I've already said, that strength and aggression are both very low, and he will get pushed off the ball very easily if you're not using your touches wisely, should I say. So what's the fun part, the easy part review, the overall scores. Now, if you don't know how this works, I pretty much rank each individual stats, so I got pace, shooting, passing, etc. in a score out of 10, and I also give them an overall score and a value of coins, just so you get more in depth on the card. Now, first me is that pace. Now, I'm going to go 9.5 out of 10. It's so close to a 10. If you had rapid plus or even quick step to go with it, or quick step plus would be even better, he would be so insanely fast. Probably the fastest card in the game. But unfortunately, I feel like that Mbappe or that new Adam that's coming out, I don't know if you've seen that leak, anyone, but if you have, he's coming out and he's probably going to be the fastest card in the game. Now, the shooting for me overall, I didn't have many issues at all. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Reason being, he's not got the highest shot powers base. He doesn't have any playstyles like the finesse or Trivella. But on the normal cross-goal shots, near post shots, it is quite dependable on both feet as well, so that's quite nice. Now, the passing for me, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. There's nothing bad about it. I didn't really have any issues at all. But with that being said, it's not high enough to give him more like a 7, 8, 9. It's just okay. It's average. Now, dribbling for me, I'm going to give it a... It's close to a 9.5, but I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I feel like to give him more like a 9.5, 10, you'd want technical plus, or you'd want 5-star skills or something like that, just so you're comboing up even more to make him that hard dribbler to tackle. But with that being said, he can still do these really nice twists and turns. Now, the physicals for me, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I can't get any higher. I know he's got good head and action jumping, but that is his worst of attributes, if that makes sense. Like, he's not going to be utilising them as much as that stamina. Now, on overall score of me then, I actually really did enjoy this card. Now, as a wide, I'm going to give him a 8.6 out of 10. I do think it's a really, really good card. And probably one of the best wides in the game, in my opinion. But with that being said, he does have a high price tag to him. Last time I checked, it was 400k. And do I think it's worth it? I'm going to say yes, but only if you have, like, the higher budgets. Not like if it's going to be your star man, because obviously you're not going to have a star man as a wide. But with that being said, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 for value of coins. But those are all my view. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It genuinely does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see one in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. Obviously, I respond to every comment and let you know if I can or can't do the review. I'm not like base and I don't have unlimited coins, but I try my best. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you next to you, and peace out, guys.